Hello and welcome you all. Myself Dhananjay Patil, lecturer, Kekewag Institute of Pharmacy, Nashik. Today we are going to learn about Medicinal and Toilet Preparation Act 1955 and rules thereunder 1976 Part 3. So we already covered Part 1 and Part 2 in our previous videos. So let's begin. Manufacturing outside bond or non-bonded manufacturing. The manufacturing and sale operations are restricted only between sunrise and sunset and days and hours as fixed by the Excise Commissioner. Essential requirement of manufacturing are separate laboratory spirit store and finish store. Only one entrance to non-bonded manufacturing and one door each to laboratory, spirit store and finish store. The iron bars in windows should not be less than 19 mm in thickness, set not more than 102 mm apart and fix and brick construction to the depth of not less than 51 mm. The aperture of wire netting to the window should not exceed 25 mm in diameter. A separate spirit store for rectified spirit purchase at the specified duty. All pipes from wash basin and sinks are connected to closed drainage forming part of the general drainage system. All electrical and gas connections should be well secured with one cut-off switch. The state government may relax condition of requirement of infrastructure if alcohol consumption is less. Alcohol is procured by the manufacturer after payment of excise duty. The form for the payment of duty is filled up in triplicate. One copy is to be given to spirit housekeeper, second to the officer in charge, and third to be written by the licensee. The duty for alcohol purchase is to be paid to the government treasury and challan enclosed. Thereafter, the treasury officer sends an advice to officer in charge. Sealed container are required to be used for procurement and storage of alcohol. The alcohol purchase cannot be resold. Manufacturing, storage and sale of preparation should be carried out only in licensed premises. Batch number should be given and separate finish store is provided for alcoholic products. All necessary entries of operations carried out are maintained in stock register and the same should be made available for inspection by the excise officer and drug control authority. Excise officer may take up 10% of the preparation for analysis and the same is sent to the chemical examiner. If the chemical examiner of government gives the report that alcohol content is more than what is claimed, the penalty charge is 10 times or maximum of 2000 per batch. If this frequently done by manufacturer, license may be withdrawn. Warehousing of alcoholic preparation in non-bonded laboratory. To store alcoholic preparation on which duty has not been paid, license can be issued by payment of rupees 25 with bond and security. Duty will be paid at the time of removal of goods from warehouse. All goods should be weighed, gauged, and assess the duty and recorded. No goods can be issued without payment of duty except export from India or transfer to another bonded warehouse. Movement of goods between two warehouses should be done by bond and security of twice amount of duty. Goods can be stored for maximum period of 3 years. Interstate transport or export of alcoholic preparation. Transport only after payment of duty or excise duty. If transport is bonded laboratory, then exempted from the duty. Export under bond and export outside bond. Without payment of duty, with payment of duty. Exporter apply in triplicate to the excise officer. Exporter apply in duplicate to the excise officer. Exporter should mention the means export either by the land, sea, air, or post. Export should be given 48 hours notice before exporting date. Exporter should give separate application for different means of export. Exporter should present entire consignment to excise officer. Excise officer takes sample and send for analysis on the basis it permit for export. All goods should contain serial number, owner, name and mark, total quantity of dutiable goods, alcoholic strength, name and address of consignee, gross weight of each package. All goods should contain serial number, owner name and mark, total quantity of dutiable goods, alcoholic strength, name and address of consignee, gross weight. of each package. Excise officer puts his official seal on each package. Excise officer puts his official seal on each package. Excise officer return the duplicate copy of the application to the exporter. Excise officer return the duplicate copy of application to the exporter. Powers, duties and responsibility of excise officer. Powers: inspection, entry, search and seizure, detention of person, suspension, revoke of license, summons or notices, prosecutions, disposal of seized article or to arrested person. Power to arrest, power to make rules. Duties: checking the qualification and experience of technical staff and equipment, suitability of building and applicants' financial position, visit the premises at regular interval, countersign on intent to get alcohol from distillery, responsibilities, correct collection of duty and penalties, article seized and handed over to the officer in charge of police station. Article seized should be disposed speedily. Person arrested should be forwarded without delay to excise officer who is empowered to produce against magistrate. Procedure of inspection: entry, search and seizure, detention and disposal of person and articles. Excise officer duly empowered in this behalf by the state government may stop and detain any person found carrying goods for the transport of which a permit is required. The article seized by the officers should be disposed of speedily according to the provision of the law. In the case of seizures of an animal, the owner of the animal should provide for its day-to-day keep failing which the animal may be sold by public auction and the expenses incurred in keeping the animal realizes from the proceeds of the sale. Summons by excise officer: an order to appear before a judge or magistrate or the writ containing such an order. The schedule, section 3 of the Act. The schedule contains, as per the Act, duties of the excise to be levied on medicinal and toilet preparation. Medicinal preparation containing known ingredient in therapeutic quantities capable of consumption as alcoholic beverages. Then 20% ad valorem or rupees 13.20 per liter of pure alcohol content, whichever is higher, is applicable. His excise duty is applicable. Other preparation capable of consumption as alcoholic beverages, 20% ad valorem or rupees 52.80 per liter of pure alcohol content, whichever is higher. Ayurvedic preparation containing self-generated alcohol and non-capable of consumption as alcoholic preparation. There is no excise duty. Ayurvedic preparation containing self-generated alcohol and capable of consumption as alcoholic beverages. Then 1.75 rupees per liter of pure alcohol content, the duty is applicable. All other Ayurvedic preparation prepared by distillation or to which alcohol has been added. Then 52.80 rupees per liter of pure alcohol content is applicable. Patent and proprietary medicines not capable of consumption as ordinary alcohol beverages, then 20% ad valorem or 6.60 rupees per liter of pure alcohol content, whichever is higher. Other preparation not capable of consumption as beverages, 6.60 rupees per liter of pure alcohol content is applicable. Homeopathic preparation 13.20 rupees per liter of pure alcohol content. Toilet preparation 60% ad valorem or 13.20 rupees per liter of pure alcohol content, whichever is higher. That excise duty is applicable on that medicinal and toilet preparation. Offences and penalties under this Act. By licensee, failure to follow licensee condition or pay duty, imprisonment. The penalties are imprisonment up to 6 months or fine up to 2,000. Disorderly keeping of stocks or accounts, fine up to 2,000. Illegally sale of durable goods, fine up to 1,000 rupees. Failure to furnish export proof, fine up to 20,000 rupees. Obstruction in officer false information, fine up to 5,000 rupees. Failure to provide, maintain or weighing measuring devices, fine up to 1,000 rupees. Failure to provide or maintaining facilities for locking, fine up to 200 rupees. Offenses by excise officers: failure to do duty, imprisonment up to 3 months, or fine, or both. Vexatious searches or seizures, fine up to 2000. Disclosure of information, fine up to 1000 rupees. Offenses by public, then malicious information provided by public, imprisonment up to 2 years, or fine up to 2000, or both. Uh, connivance by owners or occupiers of land, imprisonment up to 6 months, or fine up to 500, or both. Are these penalties are applicable for these offenses. Thank you so much.